Okay, today we are Action Stations. I uploaded my last video yesterday, and that seemed to be a, oh, look at all the things I haven't done video. So today I am going to get loads done. Well, maybe today and tomorrow, because we're promised no rain. That doesn't really mean anything, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. So I just got back from a workshop that I went to. It's just someone close by. They do like this craft event once a month. So I went to that, and we made these affirmation stones. And mine says, I don't know which way it shows up on the recording, but it says I am disciplined. So today I am going to be disciplined and I'm going to get things done. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you around and show you the things I want to do over the next 2 days. I'm going to try not to be too ambitious because I always have all these plans. I'm going to do this, and about 2 of them get done. So I'll try to be realistic about what I can actually do in 2 days. And then I'm going to dash upstairs, change my clothes, and then start doing some of the jobs and then whiz you around after I've finished. Let's go. Okay, so first things first, out here, I'd like to clear up all this mess. Shouldn't take too long, but all of these bits of rubbish, things that, you know, the old people who left here, so I need to do that. And then I think I've done a bit of a butcher's job on this, but I started to prune that down yesterday because it had gone huge. So some of the clippings are still left. I need to cut those up into smaller pieces because I don't want to stick them on the compost heap just like that because it's full of thorns. I did start clear. I cut that back so that we could actually walk down here. So I need to clear the rest of this path going down here towards the back. I need to clear all of this. So that needs to be cut down and some of it put on the compost, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the bigger pieces. The tree over there, one of its branches, is it called a branch? Half the trunk, I suppose, collapsed. That needs to be dealt with. Then I want to cut the grass because it's terribly long, and I want to sort the bed out. So I need to weed the beds around here, and figure out where I've bought some lavender plants that are outside where the car gets parked, and I need to figure out where I'm going to put them. And if we go through here, I would like to get this all cleared so that I can open the polytunnel doors and go into the polytunnel. Now, I'm going to show you this, but I think it is too ambitious. I'm not going to get that done in this video, I don't think. But I would like to, if not all of it, then at least this side, get all of these weeds down. But maybe I will be able to do this, I don't know. Get it down and cover it, hopefully, with some weed membrane. Okay, moving back over here to the front, so I'd like to get rid of all of the things that are lying around here, bits of stuff that the old owners left, and then our bits and pieces like, the little stone statues, find proper places for them, because we just put them here, just, unloaded them from the car and put them there. Maybe think about moving the pots over to the veg garden area until we decide exactly where they're going to go. Definitely want to get that chair put away under cover for the winter. Let's come back round here. These need moving. The IBC tank, so I need to clear a path so we can take the IBC tank through there. All of those bricks over there, whoopsie days, I'm falling over. All of those bricks, they need to go to the veg garden. I want to sort this rose thing out so that I can remove this metal thing. Maybe I'll trim back the climbing rose, and how far back can you cut it? I really don't know. Like, for example, if I cut it 1 meter from the ground, would that be too much? Maybe I should read up about rose pruning before I do that. But to be honest, I don't love it. It's not a terribly fragrant variety. I really like fragrant roses, and the rest are just meh. What else do I want to do? Oh yes, okay. let's go round through here. I'll skip forward. Okay, so we're just in the open barn. So this area, I'm not going to do that this video, but I need to clear this area. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because of the thing I'm going to show you next. So if we go round here, so this is all what needs to be cleared so that we can drag the IBC through. This pile of debris here, it doesn't show how high it is in the camera, but it's quite high. There was basically a metal gate that had been propped up here, and then stuff seemed to have just been accumulating against it. It is a bizarre. Sometimes, you know, you do wonder why people do what they do. Okay, so can you see those corrugated metal sheets? I'm going to show you those. So if we go around here, we didn't have much rain yesterday. We haven't had any today. So I think the grass is as dry as it's going to get for a good long while. I need to get there, so I need to cut a path through all of this because I would like to take those logs and stack them up inside the open barn where we just came from. Okay, so I'll catch you in a bit once I've gotten something done and I need a break. Okay, I've stopped now. I was summoned by the cat that lives here. She wanted something to eat, so I'm taking that as a natural stop for the day. So I've come back round to over here where the log store is, and I did cut some. It's really wet though, so it's hard to cut it right down, so I'll need to come back in tomorrow. But just looking at that now, let me see. There, that's better, isn't it? You can see that now. So there's a good bit of firewood in there. Here's said cat. You all right, puppy? Hey? Did you finish what I gave you? I wonder why she's still meowing. Maybe she's still hungry. Right, let's go back round. Let's have a look in her bowl. Oh, she's still got a bit there. Yeah, that's at least a good 3 or 4 mouthfuls. Maybe it's not, maybe it's 2 mouthfuls, but still, if she's left some in the bowl, she's not getting any more. Okay, so I've cut the grass. This was just its first cut, and I haven't done all of it, obviously. I haven't gone right into the edges there. But basically, I kind of did half a job and half a job. So I was cutting this down. You can see the pile is a hell of a lot smaller now. So I wanted to alternate twigs, a layer of twigs and a layer of grass, a layer of twigs and a layer of grass in the compost heap. So that's why I did some of this, and I was cutting the grass to get grass clippings. So what I've done is the things that are a bit bigger. So these are, you know, relatively skinny, if you can see compared to my hand. But then you've got some nice chunky bits here. I've put all this aside because I thought it might be good for kindling and for smaller little bits to burn. So yeah, I think I'm done for the day. My back is absolutely knackered, and look, where are my secateurs? Oh no, where did I put them? If I can find my secateurs, I'll show you what's happened to the bleeding things. Where are they? She's following me. Poppy, do not poo in the Oh, you disgusting creature. I don't know what she does. She's really odd, you know. She'll come. So she's feral. She's scared. So she won't let you pick her up or anything like that. And she even gets scared when you try to stroke her unless you're feeding her. But then she'll... Poppy, darling, you've got some food in your bowl. Look, watch this. So, look, she'll run away. You see? She runs away. Anyway, let's find these secateurs. So these are the loppers that I've just bought. Well, not just bought, I bought them a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago. I'm very impressed with those. But the new secateurs that I've bought, I'm not so impressed with them. Where are they? Oh, this could take... Oh, I put them on the lawnmower. Look at that. Can you see that? Broke. Brand new. Blade snapped. So I'm not impressed with that. But anyway, I'll buy a new blade so I can start using them straight away. But I'm gonna write to the company and say, oi, oi, what's up with this? Anyway, I think that's gonna be me for the day. Look at her. Poppy, what are you do? You know, I don't like having a cat because they go for all the wildlife, and I don't like that. Okay, I still need to sort that branch out, but I think I'll leave that for tomorrow. Honestly, at this rate, I don't even know if I'll get the side of the house done, all that mess done. Anyway, look, I'm waffling and this is getting terribly boring, so I'll stop. I'll catch you tomorrow. Right, it's morning now. I have already been out onto the grass in the back garden to cut more of that big pile of twigs and branches. But the grass was really wet, you know, the morning dew. And I thought it's just going to get harder and harder to cut if I keep trampling it. There's no chance of it drying in the sun. We have glorious sunshine this morning. Anyway, I didn't mention it yesterday, but when I was using the strimmer, it stopped working because the wire had vanished. So I'm guessing it got cut off and new wire didn't come out, or maybe it retracted. I don't know what's happened basically. So I need to figure it out. So I've got my trusty bag of instructions and bits and pieces that came with it. So I'm going to try and figure out how to get this head off. I suppose I could read the instructions, but that's hard work. Oh no! I can't find it. Oh, I'm really cross with myself. That was really, really stupid. Yolon, if you're watching this, you can bet that John is laughing down at me from heaven, because when I was at the allotment, he was constantly nagging me about leaving my things around. And he'd always be like, oh, you've left your thing there, you've left that there, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, oh, John, stop it. And he would love telling me, I told you so, whenever I'd lost something. So, oh, well, at least something good came out of it, isn't it? Some entertainment for John. Oh, all right, well, I'm going to leave that for now. I'll have to buy a set of those little star-shaped things. It'll come in handy anyway because I need it for the lawnmower as well. I had to give my neighbour's bits back after I borrowed them, obviously. All right, I'm going to go and do some other stuff. I hate starting the day off on a negative, but anyway, no, I will not let it defeat me. I'll go and look at my affirmation stone, remind myself that I am disciplined and I'm going to get stuff done today. All right, catch you later. I thought I'd give it one last poke before I go. And look at that. You just have to press those in and it comes off. So I'm going to try and rethread that. Oh no. What have I done? Okay. Right. I think that's done. I'll go and put this bag back inside before I lose it. I'll catch you later. Ta-da! Okay, so it's all gone. I've done it. I've cut it all up. I've got one last barrow full of twigs that need to go on the compost, but I'll put them on once I've put a bit more grass on. That's my heap for the firewood thing. These are some nice little logs that I got. So the grass is cut, but it's at the highest level on the mower. So once it's dried a bit, I'm going to go over it again on a lower setting. So I've taken, there's a lot of shade so you can't see it very well, but I have actually removed the branch, the big half trunk thing. Some of it's still lying on top of the hedge because I couldn't drag it over, but the rest of it, so part of it is there, the other part is here. This is a nice hefty piece, so I'll cut that up and be good for firewood. And then obviously there's all these other bits here, which I'll cut up. But I've dragged it all down here because I've had enough of cutting. I just got that pile down, and then to think about replacing that pile with the pile of this in the same place, no. So I've left it there. So I'm going to go inside now and have a break because it's midday. I've been at it for 4 hours, if you don't include the little sort of half an hour stint I did before that when I came out before my breakfast. So yeah, I am well and truly tired. And I probably look a fright, but there you are. I'll see you in a little while. I've really lost my mojo now. So it's late in the afternoon, and about an hour or so ago, I killed a frog. I don't know how it happened. It was with the lawnmower. So it's completely zapped my energy and my motivation to, I just want to go inside and have some chocolate and drink some tea and not get up off the sofa for the rest of the day. I've been dragging myself around here and there for the past hour trying to sort of pick things up and do things, because at least, the side garden, at least I could pick up all the rubbish and some of the junk that the people who lived here before left and stuff. But it's just been a struggle. So instead, I'm going to show you, because I was cutting around the veg plot area at the time when the frog thing happened. So I'm going to show you the polytunnel. I think we can probably get in there now. I haven't actually been in there yet, but I did cut the grass in front of the doors, at least one of the doors. So I think I'll be able to open it. So come on, let's go there and have a look. Okay, so still not quite done it actually. Oh, right. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's have a look. So you remember from, I think it was the first video that I made, that I said that I wanted to change the way it's been done in here. So I don't like this path. So there's a path down the middle, and then there's a bed here, and there's a tiny, I don't know, maybe a foot gap path. It's not a path, it's just a gap, because he's put raised beds in. You can just about make out the wood there. And there's a gap there on the side, and I don't, when I had my polytunnel at the allotment, that's not how I did it. So what I did was I did a narrow bed at the end, and then I did a wide bed across the middle, and then a bed over there, which means I'll have the same amount of bed space as he's got now, except it will be accessible, because when I'm standing here on the path, there's no way I can reach all the way over there to the end of the bed. Similarly, I can't get around there. There's not enough space for even a tiny little person to get around there and do work from there, because of the fact that there's not enough headroom. And, well, 30 centimetres is just not enough. It might be even less than 30 centimetres. Anyway, let's go down the bottom. So I'm going to have a bit of a task on my hands, really, to sort this out this winter. But that's what I'm going to do, because, it won't require any effort. Effort is going to require a lot of effort. What I mean is I won't have to get wet in the rain while I'm doing it. So you can see it's all, bloody, the couch grass grows even when it's dry as a bone, but it's dust in here, you can see. It's really bad. But the weeds still grow. So yeah, that's the polytunnel. I'm really glad it's here, to be honest, even though there is a little bit of work involved in maintaining it or getting it to a proper. Oh God, I can't even speak. I just feel so upset about that frog, that the brain is not functioning. Anyway, look, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you next time, once I've hopefully gotten over that little. Well, the poor frog will never get over it, will he? Maybe he'll come back in his next life and haunt me as a slug, eat all my lettuce. Anyway, I'll catch you again, all right?